Time to lock in.
Hey, have you finished your assignment?
I haven't even started.
Dude, lock in.
Hi people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another study-based video, and this time I'm going to be teaching y'all how to lock in because finals are right around the corner, and I know everybody is probably stressing with the amount of finals that are coming up, and you're thinking, wait, I don't know how to study. I don't know how to lock in. I can't. Stay calm. I'm gonna teach you. So the first thing, this video is not just steps, it's more so building a routine that gets you to the state of being locked in. Because for me, I feel like locking in or being locked in is a state of mind, it's a mindset rather than an action. So it's not you constantly churning out work. It's not, oh, I can do X amount of things a week, I can do X amount of things a day. No, it's I can have a task, set aside time for this task and focus on it and get it done. When I say I'm gonna get it done, that's being locked in. So that's what all the tips in this video are arranged to do. They're arranged to give you a routine to implement every time you think, okay, I need to lock in on this. I need to lock in because this final is in 2 days. The first step in this routine is getting into the right environment. So what environment promotes the highest level of productivity and focus in you? For me, that's the library. I go to the library multiple times a week and lock myself in the study room and don't come out until I get stuff done. I know sometimes though, it's just like my dorm room is just, I can't focus, so I just go out into the lobby of the building and I sit with my laptop in my lap and I get stuff done. I know somebody who always goes to a cafe. She stay at a cafe, y'all. But that's the environment that promotes the highest level of productivity in her. So find the right environment for you. It can be outside, it can be inside, it can be the bathroom, it can be the kitchen. Wherever on earth helps you focus, that's where you need to be. And part of your environment that is very important to locking in is the noise level around you. So if you're one of those people who it needs to be silent in order for you to focus, that's completely fine. This doesn't apply to you. But if you are somebody who needs white noise or music to help you focus, then I'm gonna tell you something. You need to set specific playlists for specific things that you want to focus on. So for me, I have a specific playlist for Gen Psych, for World Civ, for creative writing, for theater appreciation, for what's the class? American literature. Okay, when I'm working on my World Civ homework, Deftones, Diamond Eyes, on repeat, on repeat, on repeat. Just that album, okay? When I'm working on Gen Psych, classical music, on repeat, on repeat. Because the class, every time my brain hears the beginning of Swan Lake, I know it's time to focus in on these psychology terms and definitions. Anytime I hear Risk, whenever I hear that, I know it's time to lock in on these dates and these important figures and events in World Civ. And that's the goal of everything when you lock in. Setting your brain up to do what you're saying you're gonna do. Okay? You set your brain up by being in the right place and by listening to the right music. The next tip for locking in is a schedule, having a set schedule. So for me, my schedule to help me get in a focused state is on certain days I work on certain subjects. So let's say I have 3 finals coming up: World Civ, Gen Psych, and American literature. And I only have 3 days to study all three. So I'm not gonna spend time like trying to parcel out the hours and da. No, I'm gonna set days to work on each final. On the first day, I'm gonna work on Gen Psych. I'm gonna go to the library. I'm gonna turn on my classical music, and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna study these terms and definitions. And then the next day, I'm gonna study American literature. I'm gonna go to the library, put on my 2000s alternative mix, and study American literature. The next day, the last day, I'm gonna study World Civ. So I'm gonna go to the library, I'm gonna put on Diamond Eyes, and I'm gonna study World Civ. Do you see how like all of these things, once you put them into work, once you make a habit of doing them, you have no choice but to work. Okay, your brain is not given a choice, because your brain can be wired to a routine, and we're wiring it to a routine of, hey, when you hear certain music, when I'm in a certain place on a certain day, it's time to do this. And the fourth and final thing is your mindset. Okay, your mindset when it comes to being focused and productive is very important. I know finals are stressful, and school is stressful, and life is stressful, but when you're locking in, you can't really think about the stress. Okay, you got to be thinking about how I can get this done, and not, oh my gosh, no, I can't do this, I can't get this done. Okay, trust me, it's something that I struggle with, but I'm getting better at it, piece by piece, bit by bit. Okay, now I do, like, it's kind of a habit that whenever I'm stressed and whenever I have a lot of things to do, I make a to-do list. Okay, sometimes I may still be like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, even after I make the to-do list, but still making a to-do list brings me down from the ledge to like the top of the stairs. That's a tip that I would offer you. You know, like when you're stressed and when you're thinking about all the things you have to do and you're like, I need to focus, I need to lock in, calm down, take a breath, and think, okay, how am I gonna get this done? You make a to-do list, you say where you're gonna go, you set your playlist, you make your schedule, and all of a sudden you can breathe a little easier and you think, okay, wait, I can get this done, because when I'm laying it all out, it looks like I actually have enough time to do all of this. Your mindset is very important. You need to be problem solving focused and not just problem focused. And that's all, folks. These are all tips and things that I've added to my routine that have helped me lock in, and they work. So that's like 100% success rate, right? So hopefully they'll help you too. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you, and even if you may not want to use these things, I hope you at least enjoyed the video anyway, and that it was entertaining, and I will see y'all for the next one. I love you. Bye.